I ended up buying a bunch of all 3 seasons of Arrested Development for like $25, which is a really good deal when it comes to retail. And I bought that for my sister. It seems like she enjoyed it when I gave it to her. It seems like she was happy about it, and I know my brother-in-law too was very happy about it. And it made me happy too. I felt like it was a good purchase. You know, I like whatever. It was $30 to make someone really happy. That's great, especially when it comes to family. That makes my heart warm. But again, I forget where I was in my story, but I found this display of Grand Theft Auto 5, and there were all these posters up there, which I found out later were pre-order bonuses in most stores, and I think even at Best Buy. I hope I don't get people. I hope people didn't get in trouble, but I saw these posters and they were out there, and it was great because it was a great opportunity to go and be like, hey, everyone get excited about Grand Theft Auto 5, but officially I don't think it was supposed to be that way, but either way, they were out there. They were just sitting on this display, these rolled posters, and I grabbed like 4 of them because they were double-sided posters. I grabbed them from my friend who was actually on my Let's Play channel. I still don't know how to get into this bullshit. I don't know how to get into these fucking doors. I thought it would become apparent after I beat the game, but apparently not. Anyways, I found these posters. I ended up grabbing 4 of them. They're double-sided. I gave it to my friend that, again, did the videos with me. I call her, we ended up referring to her as Black Girl. Even though she's one of my very good friends, but that's just the nickname that we've decided to give her. And, here's another lost letter. I gave her 2 of them because she's one of my best friends right now. She's a really amazing person. We have good conversation, good interaction. You know, she does things for me. I do things for her. It's great. It's one of the best examples of friendship I've seen. I've experienced. But anyways, I ended up giving her 2 of them, and I ended up keeping 2 of them, so I could have 1 of each. Even though they were double-sided posters, I wanted to have access to both sides. And I gave her 2, so she had the same. Anyways, but going back to Grand Theft Auto 5, holy shit, it looks like it's going back to the origins. Grand Theft Auto 4 took itself too seriously. I feel like Grand Theft Auto 5 might be a mixture of taking itself too seriously and taking itself, not serious enough. Like, making a joke of itself. And that's perfect. That's when you know a game is doing it right, when it can laugh at itself, when it can have it creates itself to be fun, just a fun, goofy experience, especially when it comes to open world stuff. When you mix that with serious, fun story, and again, maybe not. No, I enjoyed all of the story of Grand Theft Auto 4 and all of the expansions in it. Ballad of Gay Tony, whatever the motorcycle one was called, motorcycle gang was called. It was just good. But it did not have what Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto Vice City and even Grand Theft Auto 3 had. And so I feel like Grand Theft Auto 4 was, even in comparison to Grand Theft Auto 2 and 1, was the worst Grand Theft Auto. While technically it was phenomenal, it was not great as a game overall. But I feel like, not only do I have hope, I would bet that Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be amazing. I feel like maybe even they are going to be influenced by all of the other new amazing open world games, like this, for example, and Fable. Fable is another good open world game. While it does have its own problems, it's good. It is good. It reminds me of like the Lord of the Rings and more recently the Hobbit movies. It's just a fun, whimsical, good, goofy game to play. It's just, but going back to Grand Theft Auto 3 or Grand Theft Auto 5 specifically, I think it's gonna take what they did wrong, and I almost feel like Grand Theft Auto 4 was a tech demo for Grand Theft Auto 5, just like how Grand Theft Auto 3 was to Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Grand Theft Auto Vice City was so goddamn good, and Grand Theft Auto 3 took that, or Grand Theft Auto Vice City took what Grand Theft Auto 3 was and expanded upon it so much to make it the amazing game that it was. And I feel like Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to do that for Grand Theft Auto 4. And I'm very excited about it. And some of these open world games are just so good. Far Cry 3, which I'm playing right now, obviously. Just Cause 2. It was kind of tech demo-y. The story was kind of shit, but the game itself was fun. Square Enix, I could not believe it. As much as they've been fucking up with the Final Fantasy and the Dragon Quest series, I have to give them credit for the open world stuff they've been putting out. Was it Square Enix who put out, what was that game? Sleeping Dogs? I think it might have been them. That was another amazing game. It was really good. It reminded me of like Shenmue or Yakuza mixed with Grand Theft Auto. Great game. Really fun. Like, it reminded me of like how Skyrim or Fable, not Fable 3, but, or not Fable, God damn it, what's the name of that game? Oh, I can't think of it. It's embarrassing. The dystopian future, post-apocalyptic future. It's the sound of me slapping my own head. Jesus Christ. Dead Space. No. Fallout! Nuclear Fallout. Okay, good. That was a good path for my brain to take to try and figure out what I was trying to say here. Fallout 3 New Vegas was a good example of a phenomenal open world game. Skyrim, was another good one. All these polished open world games are great. It is so good. It's what I dreamed about when I was a kid. I'm sure a lot of you dreamed about too, if you're as old as I am, which isn't that old, but you know, in comparison, I'm not 20 anymore. I'm a long time from 30, but let me just say that 30 is uncomfortably close to my age. Anyways, with all these amazing open world games, seems like Grand Theft Auto 5 will, I'm really hoping, because if Grand Theft Auto 5 doesn't do it for me, I might give up on the Grand Theft Auto series. Especially considering Saints Row and all these other game companies, Square Enix, Ubisoft with Far Cry 3 is amazing. They did a great job. Square Enix with Just Cause 2 and again recently Sleeping Dogs. Amazing. Great job. And then I forget what company made it. The same company that made I forget what the game's name was, but Red, it starts with a red, I think. And it was a Mars shooter. It had this really cool On PS2, it was this great game where you could actually destroy the terrain. Like you could like almost mine caves. It was almost a mining simulator mixed with. It was Minecraft before it was Minecraft. And it was still fun. It was really fun. It's great sci-fi FPS on PS2 and, you know, in that generation. But, can't remember what it was. But, anyways. Grand Theft Auto 5 looks good. I have high expectations for it. It looks great. This looks really good. I don't know what else to say. And I can't wait. If it's bad, if it ends up being like Grand Theft Auto 4, I'll cut it a lot of slack. But if it's that close to the original Grand Theft Auto 4, I'm gonna shit all over it. I don't know what else to say. Am I supposed to kill with a knife this time? I did not pay attention. I didn't read that either. Uh-oh. What am I doing here? But Grand Theft Auto 5, you better do it. There's a lot of hype with this person right now. I will give pluses and rant and rave about how good. It's Brody. Ooh. Oh, where are you? Wanted dead. Got him. Got him. Oh, this game's so fun. Jesus. How much fun I have with this game. Oh, get out of here. Oh, yeah, there's a rocket launcher? What if I run at you? What if I run at you like this? Yeah, knock me down. But, man, hope you guys are enjoying this. Buy this fucking game. Buy it now. Like, when this comes out, even though I'm playing it on PC and I'm enjoying it, I'm going to, again, purchase it on PS3 once I get it fixed. It's that good. It's a fun fucking game. Again, like, high budget. I'm usually into the more, like, I like video games like Suda 51 and like some of my. I'm not into games like this all that much, but it's good. One of the rare cases where I got a porn mag, where a high budget game is just phenomenal. You can't ignore it. This is a influential game in the open world genre. Speaking of which, we got a skills available too. Oh, can I? I can learn it now. Okay, I got points available 1. What do I need to do? Kill 2 enemies above a climbable ledge. I don't know how to do that. Look at my tattooed ass arm. What was I talking about? I don't even remember. Oh, let me get another drink. trying to think what else is coming out. No, I don't. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna just talk about every game that's come out that I'm excited about. Let's talk about this game. Look at me swimming. Look at me going. No, I'm gonna talk about open world. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. Saints Row 3. That was a very controversial game. Like you might say, it wasn't that controversial, and I understand that. But I feel like it was, because Saints Row 2 was such a, not controversial, but overall people loved it. I like Saints Row 1 for that matter, but Saints Row 2 was great. Very enjoyable game. It felt like an open world game that was too big for its own good. It had, which is a good thing. Like, I'm definitely someone who likes to RP stuff. If you understand what that means. A long short video, let's go there. And, Saints Row 2 had such an open world. Had so many things to do in it. You could be whoever you wanted. It had all these different voices, and it was great. But going back to Saints Row 3, that was a good example of how polish can be good. And people complained about it. People were all like, I definitely remember that a lot of the complaints I heard were about how in Saints Row 2, because in all of the Saints Row games, you technically play as the same person. That, like, they end up getting crazy, insane plastic surgery, which they try to justify how you can pick whatever character that you want because of that. But you play the same person, but the character evolves. Starts off as this very out of their element, confused, like young, what's the word for it? Inexperienced, like, I don't know what else to say, stupid idiot in the first one. And you're kind of learning about the world. People are kind of telling you what to do, and you're kind of a lackey. In the second one, you kind of play as someone who's starting to learn how to kind of control. That wasn't the nicest thing I could have done. You're kind of becoming this person who's really kind of a badass, but on the other hand, you're a piece of shit. You have no morals. And then the third one, you're just kind of this goofy, kind of a little bit older, you kind of not quite, you're an immature adult. It feels like you're kind of going through childhood up until you're like almost 30s. Like, at first it's like from 1 to 10, and the second game is from like 10 to 20, and the third game is from 20 to 30. And people really complained about how you were just kind of this almost nice person with morals in the third game, but I thought it was way better. In the second game, you felt like such a piece of shit. Like, you just kill people for no reason. You're all like, oh, you said something kind of mean to me? I'm gonna fucking put a bullet in your brain. Why? It was just angsty garbage. The person you played as, while it was still a really fun game, and a more expansive game than the third one, it wasn't polished, and it wasn't... The character you played as was an asshole. It bothered me how much of an asshole you were. It wasn't funny. To a point, I got sick of it. But in the third one, it was goofy. It had all these neat game elements in it, and wow. Can't go in. Oh, there we go. Got another relic. But Saints Row 3, I really do think is the best Saints Row I've played. It's got some also I gotta give it credit. I'm not a huge Adult Swim guy. I'm not. I used to be when I was younger, but not so much anymore. On the other hand, I do love Delocated. I know it's kind of a one-trick pony. It's kind of a look at this guy. He's using a voice, a vocoder or whatever to make his voice way deeper, and that's what makes him so funny. On the other hand, he knows what he's fucking doing. I forget what his name is, the actor and the creator of the show, but holy shit, he's good at what he does. And going back to Saints Row 3, they had a fucking whole Adult Swim radio station with him as the host. What a great idea. What a fun idea. And then they had Tim and Eric of Tom Goes to the Mayor and Tim and Eric's Awesome Show fame. Doing a... Oh shit, what? What is going on here? Wait, what am I doing? I don't understand what's going on. Put out the fire. Says wanted dead. Okay, drop him. We gotta go and kill these. Hold that to put out the fire. Okay. Oh, fuck these dogs. I feel bad too. I kill these dogs. I don't like dogs. Anyways, wallet full? Man. Oh, my money's full. That's why. Need to buy some shit. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Other than Delocated and Saints Row 3. I guess that's what I was talking about. They're good games. If you like open world games, fucking buy Saints Row 3. It's really good. But going back to open world games. Look at that fucking slow ass gun. Tossing out. Speaking of open world games, I feel like not enough credit was given to one of my favorite games, if you've heard me talk ever, which you probably haven't, is one of the newest Capcom IPs. Is that the term? It's Dead Rising. It's been around since, I guess it's been around since the origin of Xbox 360, but Dead Rising 2 was great, but then they put out Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, and that was so much better. Beyond the fact that I'm literally in love with Frank West. I love him. I don't know what else to... Okay. Hold on, let me try buying some of these. Owned. What the fuck am I supposed to buy then? Fine, I'll buy some of these fucking maps. Who cares? Actually, that's not a half bad idea. It's a way to get rid of some more money. $44. Is there anything else? Is that cheap? No. No, I don't want to sell a blue leaf. Shit, what was I talking about? It was a game. It was a game. Maps. Let's buy some more maps. Okay, we save. Oh yeah, Dead Rising 2 off the record. That game, Dead Rising 2 was already really good, but Dead Rising 2 off the record, and everyone gave Capcom shit for releasing it, but it was worth it. It was only like, what was it, $30 new? If you hadn't already played, and had you not already played Dead Rising 2 off the record, it was such a good deal. I don't like the fact that Capcom's weird DLC policies, especially with Capcom X Tekken and or Street Fighter X Tekken and what is it? Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That was kind of bullshit. They're being idiots about stuff, but people are grouping stuff together like Dead Rising 2 off the record. That doesn't fit in with the bullshit. It really doesn't. You gotta give it. It's really good if you play it. It's a complete. It might take place in the same area, like the same location, but it's completely different. They've changed everything. And it's fun, and you play as Frank West, which is what I enjoyed it so much. Like, I go to anime cons on occasion. Specifically, I go to this one anime con in, Michigan, in the Detroit area, because that's where I, live. It's called Youmacon. And, I love a lot of games. I have a lot of favorite games, but there was one game that I decided to go and finally cosplay as, and I'm not the most artistic, or I'm artistic, but I haven't really done anything with whatever quote-unquote skills that I have. But I did cosplay as Frank West, the newer Frank West from Off the Record. Wow. Fuck. I suck. Anyways. I've been playing for a long time. I wonder if it's still recording. I'm gonna stop this recording now. And I'll go back to talking about Dead Rising 2 off the record in a moment. As long as I have enough space. But let me hit F9 now. And I will see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you.